Welcome back to Enfield. It's been a while. Welcome back to the stream. Well, either way, welcome back overall because it's been a moment. I've gone on vacation and now I'm back. And what's also back on the schedule is Enfield. Welcome back to Arknights Endfield. So kind of looking forward to play the game again. I've taken a bit of a break over 1.3. But I'm now basically back with 1.4, and that actually turns out to be a good timing because there is new main story, as you can see. We do have new main story. Now, from what I've read, this appears to be potentially... Also, this is by the way new. Turns out you can now change the music that's playing in here. But there's not a lot of tracks there, though, so keep that in mind. Anyway, right, so here's the thing. There is a new main story, actually. We can see it right here. Actually, never mind, I accidentally triggered that. Say, Endman with data from the Rift Sealing Field while Sharonite Nexus research has made significant progress. That's great, looks like our efforts paid off. However, there are still a few steps left before we can handle the very large rift. So a Sharonite Nexus upgrade. You could say that. The current version is capable of handling small rift fissures, but sealing the very large rift will require the proxy's power as well as protocol originium. I propose calibrating the Sharonite Nexus using Dichiyang's instrumentation. After all, Dichiyang has the most advanced protocol originium technology. We're coming to Dichiyang. That's right, I've already requested access through Supervisor Perlica. I suppose I'll be the guest this time. If I'd known you were coming, I would have made arrangements ahead of time. You don't have to be so formal. I'm not going there solely as the Viceroy of Wuling, but also as your old friend. Wuling City has been busy with all kinds of preparations lately. I apologize for disturbing you at a time like this, but this concerns the very large rift. I'll wait for you aboard Dichiyang. See you soon. Okay, first time we'll actually have someone meet up with us on the Dichiyang. That's new as well. But anyway, I actually just realized EFO2. Okay, never mind. It has a 1 on it, but it doesn't start with EF. Right, yeah. So we do have a bit of new main story to go through. There, that'll be that. And obviously there was also... I've missed basically the entirety of 1.3. So that does include the event that's rather popular, which is CC. Basically, I've technically completely missed that. I have played it once, don't get me wrong. And it sucked because my characters were at all not prepared. But anyway. Oh, there she is.
Endman, you've returned. We verified the details.
Alright, first time we are meeting up with someone from not Enfield on the Dichiyang.
Dichiyang is literally the largest protocol originium of Talos 2. I believe this tuning run will conclude with quick success.
Need me to help with the testing?
You already did back in Wuling. Now, all we need is to wait patiently.
Well, if that's all we need, just wait patiently.
Actually, we asked you back not just for work. There is a personal side to it as well.
Supervisor Perlica made a complaint. Peace has returned to Wuling, but you seem unwilling to take a break.
I mean, who
Once
needs
the
breaks?
Sharonite Nexus is ready, we will head straight to our next battlefield.
Oh, that's also new, isn't it?
So for now,
I think that's the first time I've seen that pop up, or like that option.
It is necessary.
Take a good rest, Endman. We'll see you shortly.
Okay, apparently we're just simply supposed to chill. Okay. What happens if we interact with them?
Please use this moment to rest, Endman.
Once the Shiranite Nexus is ready, I'll come and wake you.
So we're just supposed to simply sleep? Basically? I mean, I guess we're... To be honest, thinking about it, like, how would you actually just rest here if people are working straight here and I'm probably walking through this room? Does it... I guess the admin doesn't really have a private room, so to speak. Maybe they'll add that at some point, right? Maybe they will. Yeah, I don't think that's a good rest. Who's... Oh, wait. Isn't... She looks a little similar to that person that's up top of this big rock thing in the intro of Enfield. Is that her? I'm pretty sure she looks a lot different, but I think the general face and like aesthetic fits. And those are the Enfield masks. Approach the familiar figure. What happens if we don't? Okay, we can't, basically. That's interesting. Oh. Hang on. Alright, I guess I can't walk on top of the... yeah, I guess I can't. So, we've also seen that Perlica before, which was, again, in the intro. Like, in the introduction of Enfield.
Endman, are you all right?
I'm not so sure about that one.
I'm okay. I just
So
had a dream.
that is curious, though,
Maybe I'm a little tired.
because like I think the mysterious girl it mentioned looked like the character that's controlling the big boss in the intro. And we once again had the white Perlica as well. Like the white silhouette Perlica, I'm just gonna call her that. That one also showed up in the intro, so I wonder if that's related.
What did you dream of?
See, what a strange space, many transport belts and a suppressor, a fading shadow, and a lingering sound of cries and sorrow. I think this is more relevant.
Let's talk about the dream later. How goes the Shiranite Nexus?
The tuning has been successful. Its capacity for originium
That
energy
didn't take
was
long.
flawless. Once the proxy
But still, it is quite a
the mighty weapon we need to seal
interesting
the very
dream we've
large
just
rift.
had.
Smells like good news to me.
And here's even better news. Arcane's awake. She wants to tell us something in person. Chun is already off to talk to her.
Right. So if I remember correctly, Arcane was working, or like was fighting against Ardashir.
If you're ready, we should head to the main pillar as well.
Let's not keep her waiting.
And luckily for us, good news that she has recovered. Good news that the Nexus is ready, but I'm a lot curious about the dream we just had, seemingly.
Tianshizhuang and Endman, you're here. Maybe you can get this one to be quiet for a while.
Sounds to me like Arcane would love to have a bit of a time for herself.
Thank you, but I prefer less nagging.
Why you... Whatever. I don't argue with patience. I'm just glad you're all right.
Apologies, Arcane. It was my decision that put you at risk.
None needed.
Thinking about it, probably
Maybe
should
I
have
call
reread
Tianshizhuang.
the main story, since it's been a while, right?
The Originium arts I've mastered failed to kill him. He's not human anymore. When I woke, I immediately ordered Summit to share the intel. Blight Miasma concentrations in the North Wuling exclusion zone are spiking. Neferith's trick has affected the Very Large Rift.
So Neferith had, of course, died. Died during the main story of 1.2.
I knew it.
They're doing everything they can.
But still, the
to open
question is,
Very
what is
Large
Ardashir? Like, what does he have in
Target is
mind?
not
What is his
Wuling.
target?
It's you, Endman. It's beyond me. The ether keeps restoring Ardashir's body. He can't be truly killed.
It worked for Neferith, but clearly Ardashir has some tricks up his sleeve, basically. What is that him? No.
Take me to the Endman, before the truth hurts him.
The truth? Was he talking about the Very Large Rift?
The Very Large
There's...
Rift and its
I feel
changes
like there's gotta be
hiding a trap.
something else.
An obvious one. The Very Large Rift is increasingly active. We cannot afford to ignore it.
Makes you wonder if that is his way to force the Endman out again. Probably is. But we still have the initiative, but he doesn't know we have the Shiranite Nexus.
True. If the Shiranite Nexus works as intended, the initiative will be ours. Once everything is ready, we shall head to the Exclusion Zone Bastion, Yinglong Pass, and go forward with our plans from there.
It really is new, isn't it? Yinglong Pass, a complex of containment facilities constructed to hold back the Wuling Very Large Rift. The pass is now garrisoned by the Yinglong Special Task Force.
Hold on. The Shiranite Nexus is ready?
Yes.
It is indeed.
While you were unconscious, the Endman and I completed the Nexus.
Well, technically only... Well, I guess Endman helped along.
There's still room for improvement, but its state is close to the intended design. I'm confident we can use it to suppress the very large rift.
The task force is standing by. I'm formally reporting back.
Nope, never mind. That's
Just came
a
around.
little too
Body
quick.
of yours needs rest.
My duty is to handle any exclusion zone crisis. No one knows the zone better than me.
I'm getting the vibe that she's not really...
No, I must lead the task force myself.
Oh. She actually just interrupted Chen, that's cool.
Or are you willing to let the Endmen face even greater risks in the North Wuling exclusion zone?
So Arcane is basically trying, like, as soon as she's awake, she's trying to take care of it, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Arcane, I understand how you feel, but certain things shouldn't be rushed.
Tianshizhuang, don't you think you've been repeating those words a bit too much over the years? But this is different. We have Sirenite and the Endmen.
Arcane clearly trying to confront people.
This could be a rare opportunity. Very well. Endman, please take the Shirenite Nexus and go on ahead to Yinglong Pass. I shall muster our forces at Wuling. The exclusion zone is a dangerous place. A larger force is needed to reach the very large rift.
It's what makes you brave, not well. And also, in the meanwhile, welcome to the stream, Phil. Right, so
Worked hard to complete the
Arcane
sharing
has
nexus.
barely recovered,
Should be
but
well
she is going to go immediately to the front because you can't tell her no.
Let's go,
The
Arcane.
Ant-Man is going to
It's
do
time
the
we head to
same
Yinglong
thing.
Pass.
Even though seemingly he's
Been
being
waiting for
warned
this
to
day
not
for
do
far too
that.
long.
And we're getting some strange dreams. But again, this may be what Ardashir intends.
Keep
So,
going down this direction. and
who
you'll reach Yinglong
knows?
Pass.
realistically, who knows? Where are we even at? I say we will be okay, we've unlocked an extra path, it seems. No, not quite this way.
Arcane, are the proxy and Ardashir still in the scroll?
That Ardashir could be hiding some nasty tricks. But he's no match for the proxy.
According to the records, there were entities on Terra who wielded Fahrenheit powers with incredible capabilities.
If they were all on Talos too, maybe we wouldn't have to do all this heavy lifting.
Right, and then let's head to the north of Wuling. Exiting the city. Going to the monitoring station, I believe that was the path. And we should now be able to continue further north from my understanding. There's certainly something on the floor. I could sit down here, but that's not really what I want. There we go, that's the new path.
When
I
Neferth attacked
believe.
Wuling, we had to keep the pass safe and the situation under control. The Yinglong thus sealed this path. Our vanguards have cleared the areas ahead. We shall carry on as usual.
You're finally here.
Who?
Endman,
I mean, obviously, if you're, obviously that's the Ant-Man, but who was that?
It's nothing.
And in the meanwhile, thank you for the Prime sub!
If my results back then were different, I'd probably be defending the pass right now.
Thank you, Phil, for the prime sub.
I really like Enfield a whole lot better, Enman. I'm just curious, that's all.
Okay, there we go. Right, let's head to the north of Wuling. Well, okay, I was about to ask that the map looks rather weird, but never mind. Okay, there we go. Just says Hongshan, I guess. Anything out of interest here? Nope. Seems like a big no. Pass side canal, Yinglung Pass. As we head into more story.
Huh? A powered raft? Here?
Our way into the underground channels of Yinglong Pass. After the environment of the North Wuling exclusion zone worsened, the surface of the Easy has become unsafe.
So have they basically built
The
like
route will
a
get us there. It's faster.
tunnel with a water path? Seems like it.
An artificial water channel beneath the marker stone.
10 years ago, the Tianshu dredged the underground river to repurpose Yinglong Pass. It is now part of the pass's defensive system.
There was something behind there, it seems. Or at least I saw something flash blue. There we go.
No one on duty. This isn't normal.
What do we have here? Yinglong duty log. Text transcriptions for an audio recording. Thank you, lady, but we cannot accept this. Also, this is a dangerous place. Please leave with the transport team. Come now, kid. It's just a few packs of filet cuts and vegetables. Look at you, all skin and bones. Take these and put on some weight already. Lady, please. The captain won't accept it either. Okay, I'm guessing. I mean, clearly. I was about to say some evacuation, but I don't think that's quite what that was. Might as well collect the gear crates that we have flying around here. Although I don't know if there's anything else interesting. There probably is back here. But let's revisit this later on. Because I don't think that's relevant to the story for the time being. Warning sign, conspicuous and loud. Warning, you are now in Yinglun Pass. The Wuling Scientific Development District of Hongshan Academy of Sciences, HAS, has marked this area as a closed exclusion zone. Access is strictly prohibited for any personnel not authorized by the HAS Viceroy of Wuling. All unauthorized personnel must leave this area at once and remain outside of the demarcated boundary. Trespassing is a violation of the banned accord. Trespassers will be forcibly removed by the Yinglung Special Task Force. Okay, there we got the teleporter. And this guy's lighting red as if there's like some kind of alert going on. I mean, shouldn't be surprising.
This is very impressive.
We're here. The quarantine line of the exclusion zone. The bastion of Wuling. Yinglong Pass.
Yinglung Pass. I mean, it was clear. Oh, right. It was clearly destroyed quite a bit. Let's go down to the ground floor. I don't think this the Yinglung Pass is doing too well.
Use my authority level to create a path.
Don't mind me collecting this first. Another 2 indexes. Or index points, rather. Okay, some background story in the meanwhile. But now let's continue on. There's another one back there, interestingly enough. Like another one of these index thingies.
I haven't seen any Yinglings so far.
They're a small force.
True.
Strong enough to face the zone.
There's literally no one around. Notebook probably left by a Ying Lung. The content is filled with a few words written over and over again. Northward to our homes. Okay. I mean, I know someone else who would be interested in going to the north. And that, of course, would be the admin. Oh! Nearly would have missed that chest. Okay, let's follow the path. Keep advancing. Oh, there's a few people there.
Got a sitch. On your toes.
And we are hearing some weird noise. Not sure how I feel about that.
Miasma! You're back, Captain. And greetings, my Enfielder friend.
Did everyone, or was like anyone notified of us showing up?
Has begun to approach the pass. With the wrist cuffs, the Yinglongs will hold out for 1 to 2 hours.
Which isn't a lot.
Where's the proxy?
Something happened outside. She went looking for the source of the miasma.
And that'll be number 1 of the crashes. Well, that was a little unexpected. I'm gonna jump in a moment again and like just quickly get into game, and then we'll be right back. We'll be right back in just a moment's time, as we're going to have a look at the exclusion zone, I would assume. There we go. Now we gotta follow the path once again. There we go.
You're back, Captain. And greetings, my Enfielder friend.
Right, so we got the handcuff part. Apparently they can hold out for 1 to 2 hours longer. I don't know if that's a good thing. It doesn't sound like much, to be perfectly honest.
With the wrist cuffs, the Yinglongs will hold out for 1 to 2 hours.
Where's the proxy?
Something happened outside. She went looking for the source of the miasma.
Understood. I'll take it from here.
Roger, men. All units, command has been transferred to Task Leader Arcane.
And Arcane is officially back in business.
Given your current state, you sure about this?
As long as I stand, there's no question about that.
It's gonna go wrong, isn't it?
All Yinglongs, spread out in teams of 3. Set wrist cuffs to hot and execute action plan B.
I wonder what those wrist cuffs are. I guess this must be something battle, like the
Take 2 men and run the
fates.
emergency patrol route. Then use sky poles to photograph the blight miasma in the zone.
Skypole, a small smart drone that has multiple functions like scouting and
Our primary
surveillance.
objective
Oh,
is
those
to
are the
contain
like pen
blight miasma.
thingies.
It must not interfere with the mission.
Yes, ma'am. Holler away if things get messy.
I am pretty sure Arcane is probably going to collapse at some point.
What's that over there?
Probably not good. Ardashir? Looks a little like Ardashir, to be honest. At least the color scheme does.
An Yinglong?
And they are being circled in. Question is, how many are there?
Get back.
I'm not sure if having Arcane in the front is a good idea at this moment still. To be perfectly honest with you.
Why did they show up here? We'll handle these enemies.
These people. Why did they...
Not people, they're just enemies.
Right, we have a few to take care of. Luckily, they are pretty easy to kill. Lucky for us. Okay, there we go. 3 more dead. We do not have a number of how many there will be, but I would assume it's not too many. There you go, another one. Okay, oh, there we go. We have another wave. That's... I see.
Power's low! We won't be able to hold!
Oh, were they trying to destroy the gate? And that's certainly an entrance of a new character. Let's see who this is, because I don't think I've... Oh, is that a proxy she's been mentioning?
It's been 10 long years.
And you are...
Yeah, he doesn't know. There's been a little bit of trouble.
Ink spirit?
An entity of ink paintings created by the Fahrenheit proxy. There you go. These unique creations are made possible with Fahrenheit power. Some ink spirits are capable of autonomous actions.
Huh? Did you just call me an ink spirit?
I guess we did. And that'll be crash number 2. Which is a little annoying because that now could technically mean that maybe I'll have to do the cut scene the cut scene again a second time. but I'll be in the game in a moment. In just a moment's time. There you go, at least we haven't lost much. That's some good news.
You're late. It's been 10 long years.
Yeah, I have no idea what's up with the game today. It seems that whenever I alt-tap, or not always, but sometimes it just crashes. Not sure why, like, just now I just clicked on the chat window, and that was enough to apparently just cause it to crash. Which, not gonna lie, could be a bit of a problem if that actually happens more frequently. I hope it won't, but we'll have to see. Let's see if the fourth attempt goes any better. Well, technically only the third attempt here, but you know what I mean?
You're late. It's been 10 long years.
Wait, I didn't even do anything! I didn't even do anything! Sorry? Okay, I'm not even going to touch the mouse, because I was the whole time on a different screen. I didn't even click on the game. So, I will try again in a moment. And we will have another attempt, and I hope this will work. Because that would be rather awkward if it didn't. Let's see if the crash happens at the same moment again.
You're late. It's been 10 long years.
Not this time.
And you are... that little ink spirit?
Huh? Did you just call me an ink spirit?
Yeah, this time I clicked out because I was going to prepare something for the next time this will happen. Because I might as well hang on. I might as well do this for a moment. Well, okay, so for some reason, as soon as I tap out, the game crashes. Every single time. I don't know why. And this is going to become an issue. If that is literally it. Because, like, in this moment, I have to tap out because, you know, I need to still do things. Okay, but I don't know what it... So, what I'm going to try, as soon as we get out of this, I'm going to try to tap out again. If it crashes again, I will try to go out of the full screen mode. Maybe that's causing an issue. But we will see. I haven't had this happen off stream.
And you are... that little ink spirit?
Huh? Did you just call me an ink spirit?
I guess he technically did.
The name is Su. Don't forget it again.
That's gonna be strange to pronounce, because it's technically Sir, or like more like Su, not say how it's actually written.
Not good. The zone is infested with blight shades.
I'm guessing not good is an understatement.
Blight shades? Like the Inglong-looking enemies from earlier?
We must act with haste. I suggest we deploy our Yinglings at once. Push deep into the zone and eliminate the blight shades to clear out a path.
Eliminate? Sounds like a really stupid plan. An unpleasant shadow is only given form by an undesired light. As long as the rift exists, the ether shall continue to mimic these lost souls.
So is there even something you can do against that then?
I'll take that. Yes, the Sheeranite Nexus. So it's not just memory loss. Your reflexes are slower too.
I tried taking a screenshot, and that's enough to crash. That is quite literally enough to crash the game. As soon as I tap out for any reason, the game crashes. And it could even be something that, you know, I do not do intentional, or rather, like, if something pops up on the screen, it crashes. I don't know why. Here's the thing that I'm going to do. I will now actually... What that just happened? I'm gonna try in the settings menu to actually switch to windowed mode. Because that's gonna be an issue. Like, if I have to tap out to respond to chat or something, or like to do something in the chat, dead. That is quite literally impossible to handle. So I'm gonna have to do that now. Thank you. Well, this is gonna be fun to play with. I have no idea how this is supposed to work, but I'm gonna try to attempt to use this. I hope that won't act, or like that won't cause strange artifacting. Doesn't seem to be the case, but we will see. I'm just going to skip now through the first sentences. If I can.
You're late.
And you are... that little ink spirit?
Huh? The name is Su. Don't forget it again.
Lady Su, how are things in the exclusion zone?
Well, as we know, certainly not great.
Blight shades? Like the Inglong-looking enemies from earlier?
We must act with haste. I suggest we deploy our Yinglings at once. Push deep into the zone and eliminate
Alright,
the
this
blight
I
shades to
believe
clear
should be
out
where we were at.
Eliminate? Sounds like a really
few sentences further, but still.
An unpleasant shadow is only given form by an undesired light. As long as the rift exists, the ether shall continue to mimic these lost souls. Your top priority rests still in Shirenite. I'll take
That's
that.
what we know. Okay, this is where we were at. Right, okay.
Yes, the Shirenite Nexus. So it's not just memory loss. Your reflexes are slower too. I have to say that little drone's really talented. This thing actually works. I just throw through the zone. The Shirenite Nexus probably won't cut it as is. My presence shall remedy that. I shall prepare a ritual for augmenting the Nexus. Settle
So,
affairs,
sure, I think, is supposed to help with that now.
Oh, before I forget.
That
good drawing of Ardashir.
Ardashir.
Ah, we meet again, and
Oh, never mind, it is Ardashir. Okay, I didn't expect that. What's going on?
A small gift for you.
Let me tell you right now, I can't actually use this game like this. So... the issue is... this is gonna keep happening. This will keep happening. And we're back here. This... And like, here's the thing.
You're late.
Apparently it worked this time. But like...
And you are...
if it keeps crashing,
Little ink spirit?
I don't know why. It makes serious sense that this is suddenly happening. But I can't actually play the game like this.
The name is...
Like I...
Lady Su, how are things?
Not
I
good.
straight up can't play
The
it
zone
like
is
this.
infested with blight shades.
Blight shades? Like the Inglong looking enemies from earlier?
We must act with haste. I suggest we deploy our Yinglings at once. Push deep into the zone.
Eliminate? An unpleasant shadow.
Like,
Your
yes,
top
it has
priority
crashed
rests
before,
still in
right?
Shirenite.
The game has crashed for me before.
I'll take that.
But... it never as frequently like
Yes,
this.
the Shirenite...
And I'm like,
I
why?
just flew through the zone. I shall prepare a ritual for... Oh.
I don't even know how long I've been stuck at this sequence. Probably 20 minutes because the game kept crashing.
Ardashir.
ah, we meet again, and
A small gift for you.
You call that a gift, and I was wondering where he went.
Where did you send him?
A prison, designed by me. Strengthened by 1,000 taboos of the scroll. Should be enough to keep the sending miscreant in.
Hopefully.
I just can't stand listening to him talk. It annoys me so much I can't focus. Don't worry. The miscreant asks to be bound and won't be able to move. Go
I mean,
ahead
I
if
hope
he
that's
needs
not
asking
part of his
anything.
plan. It probably is, that's the thing.
Ardashir definitely has some valuable information.
Agreed. Let me check on Yinglong Pass first. Then I'll take the Endmen to the prison.
A ritual for augmenting the Shirenite Nexus? Can it get even stronger?
Yep, it happened again. Okay. I'm gonna have to abort the stream and figure out what's causing this. Because I can't continue like this. The game keeps crashing, so I'm just gonna quit here. And I hope whatever the issue is going to be fixed. I don't know what it is. Here's the thing. And I don't think it makes sense to continue here because clearly the game is too unstable to play right now. Could be my PC, but at this moment I don't know what it is. So I'm afraid that I'll have to actually quit this stream right here. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, because I definitely didn't, then of course please leave a like, follow, subscribe. Next stream will be Genshin tomorrow. That should run more smoothly, and in the meanwhile, I'll try to figure out what's happening with Enfield. I don't know what. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for more Genshin. Until then, have a good night.